welcome on my table, and we continue playthrough of Gettysburg. Time for the heroes. In the previous tour, 2 tours we play. All 2 tours was in 1st July. Now we're starting 2nd July. Tour 3 will have 4 activation. Tour 4 the same number 4 activation. So now is the morning, 2nd July. And the situation of the battle is that Union forces still controlling Gettysburg, but they have captured Cemetery Hill. So Confederate, they have 1, 2, 2 VP. They need 4 VP to win. So there is a chance because 1 VP is on the Gettysburg, 1 on the Culps here, so it can be done by the Confederate forces. So let's jump to the first point of the sequence of play. So the Confederate will play his activation first. But before the play, we need to take our hands. So the Confederate have 4 cards. The Union also 4 cards because 4 of the activation. So our hands is 4 cards. I think so. I did the same on the last turn, so we are prepared now. So let's play this first card. Okay, so the Confederate play Johnson card, so major activation from Johnson and 2 minor activation early and McLaws. So let's activate Johnson first. Johnson will come from the entry 4 and they will move to boxes to this spot. So Reynolds is almost surrounded. And next activation McLeod. McLeod will move 1 only space because of minor activation. And last activation to General Early, and he will launch attack towards Reynolds at Gettysburg. And there is 2. The Confederate needs to earn 2 cubes, momentum cubes. I have set of 2s. So 2 additional cubes for them, so they have 4 cubes on before this attack can happen. So now we can resolve this attack. So now we have set of 2s, 3 cards of 2s. The cube, so we can take this card to discard it to show that all this bonus was taken. Okay, so General Early, his score has 5 dice here. You can see no modification about the terrain, so we can just roll the dice. They have 4 momentum cubes to reroll if they want. So let's try. And we have force double 2, so it's double 2 is not good. 1, 3. So they will use tactic card. They just use quick thinking to adjust 1 die to any phase after dice roll. So they will adjust this one for 3. So 2 momentum cubes for this dice and 1 loss to Reynolds. 1 cohesion loss. And Reynolds has now 11 points cohesion left. And that's all for the activation. Now they can buy something that has 6 momentum cubes. They can buy 1 card. They will buy a victorious pursuit for the 5 dice. This is just for Confederates. This powerful card tactic, when the enemy retreat, they can move one additional space and combat allowed. So additional, let's say, attack with this card. So very good for the Confederate. So let's build this card tableau, new cavalry card. And now we can activate our Union force. We lost Howard, so I think so it's a good point to retake this cemetery hill. But we need to activate Hancock or Reynolds for that. Okay, let's see what we have. Yes, Union will play Reynolds and random bonus activation. We can choose any one type Reynolds. There is no double activation for this game. So only one cube, momentum cube. Okay. And we will activate Hancock to attack half position cemetery hill. Okay, so we will move Hancock here, simulating his movement, attacking him. There is no modification for the terrain, so Hancock has 6 dice. And let's roll though. Oh, very good roll. So we have only double fives, so one cohesion loss. And for Hancock activation, we need to also take one cohesion loss. And now Heath has they need to make cohesion test because the cohesion drops to number 5, so we need to immediately make cohesion test, and on the 6 they will eliminate it. No, they will stay, so all is good. Hancock is back to his original position. And now Reynolds turn. So Reynolds will drop one cohesion. And he will also launch attack, but towards his, but -1 dice, and because terrain, so 5 dice. And for the previous roll, I have 3 momentum cubes. I earn 1, so I can use this for reroll. So let's check. Ooh, and this is what I got. Maybe let's try to inflict more damage. So I will spend this 3 dice to reload just this one. Need 4 and 5. And yes, there's another 4. So, so 2 loss, cohesion loss for the Heath. So now they'll drop to the 3. So they need to 1, 2, 3 to survive. It's 6, so the Heath core is eliminated. And Reynolds needs to advance to this cemetery hill, yes, to accomplish to mandatory to eliminate the Heath because this cohesion test. So the Union gave Gettysburg, but they take cemetery hill to this. They want to try make this fish hook. Okay, that's all for us. We are happy. So we'll drop one VP because they have only one VP, and we will take another card. Yes, this Hancock activates Seekers is Locum. This is a good card for the for the Union, of course. And let's refresh our table. So nothing we buy, so we need to move all them. This last card is Tactics 3 is carded, and another is Rally. Okay, so now it's time for the Confederates. Okay, and now Confederate player will play this card, Anderson, so new Corp and Ireland Picket, so two new core. Picket will arrive sooner as expected. So now let's activate Anderson. Anderson will come from the 5 and he will advance to spaces and they take Mike Person reach. This is Anderson, now the Picket, and Picket goes will go from the number 3 and he will activate to this disadvantageous position, but there is no Confederate, no Union forces on site, so he will risk to move to this farm. And Mr. Early, do not forget about these cubes. He will just take Banners Hills, and they will buy rally. So this is automatically prevent for the formation test. When we fire, we can play this card, and they will okay. So it was only 3 points for the Confederate forces to buy this card. Okay, so that's all. Let's refill the tableau. Night March, okay, and now the Union activation. So Union player will activate Slocum Howard its side. Howard is not on the play right now, but we have Syke and Slocum, so the Union will bring all his forces, all his available forces to this battle. So Slocum first, so from the point 10, and we can move to spaces to call up hills. So this is we making some fish hook. Yes, perimeter for the Union, and Sykes also from the 10, and they will move only one space to this hill. They will crawl close to this part of the fish hook. Okay, so that's all for the Union. 2 momentum cubes, of course. So they have only 2 cubes. And I will buy for the 2 this free reroll for the 1 and 2s only. Oh, it's okay. Okay, Slocum is finished, so will be third activation on the morning. And Confederate turn, they will activate roads, so it looks like they will take the Gettysburg and they will try to launch attack to Reynolds on Hancock, I don't know. And activate a minor activation for Anderson and Penner. So they earn 3 momentum cubes and they want to activate Anderson first. Next Penner core, and now is the roads activation. He will take Gettysburg Town 1 VP, and he will launch the assault to the cemetery hill to Reynolds. And okay, so let's resolve. There will be 5 dice minus terrain, so 4 dice only. And let's roll. Ooh! And we have double 6, so it means Reynolds needs to retreat, and Reynolds will take 1 step, 1 retreat. They need to retreat to this square, because 2 points is the closest point. They can also choose to retreat 1 and 2, but this position is better for them. and roads take cemetery here. So another VP goes to Confederate forces. And Confederate they will play also tactics, victorious pursuit, so they can move one more space and combat alone. So they will attack Slocum and no modification by terrain, 5 dice of roads. The activation cost is only 1 cohesion. There is no an additional cost. Nothing say on the card. So let's roll. Ooh, it's not good roll this time. But we need to. They have 3 momentum cubes, and they will reroll all this once. So they're spending all the 3 cubes to reroll once. And the 3 as well. They looking for the 6. And no 6. And nothing. Even no doubles. They thinking about one action. Yes, so they will pay cohesion to attack Slocum to reroll this 4 dice. So roads for up to 11 points. And again, nothing. Even 1 loss for them. So they will pay again one more time. And they want to capture this hill. So let's check. And yes, that's it. This is what they're looking for. A total of 3 losses and 1 cohesion for this dice. And Slocum needs to retreat. Slocum is here, so 1, 2, 3, and retreat towards this field here to this is closest path to this entry point. So roads make a very good action here. So now they have 4 victory points. They're winning so far. So Union needs to do with something. Okay, I forget to refresh the block. So now I do it. So this dice is used. And what next else? Okay, they have only 1 cube, so they will not buy anything. So they happy. So now a Union tour. And Union turn. They will pay this card and thinking what I can do. Yeah, so Hancock will take cemetery here. And he will, for the second movement, he will attack roads. And so 6 die for the Hancock and no modification for the terrain. They have 3 momentum cubes and they're looking 6s, but no 6s. I think so they will stay. They will add 1 cube for this die. And 2 losses for the roads. Okay, this was the Hancock activation. And now Seekers at Slocum. Seekers at Slocum, they have only minor activation, so Slocum will take Cemetery Ridge. And Cyclers, they will back to Devil's Den. Okay, that's all for the Union player. And I will buy Panic. Panic, it means additional cohesion test on the map. So let's buy this one. And refresh new tableau. Confidence for the 1 cube only. Okay, so that's all. So now we have they have only 3 points. So now is let's draw them our fourth hand, Hancock for card, 3 momentum cubes, also the same one, and we will see what the Confederates do. And the Confederate player, they will activate this card, but they will use generally order. So we swap this card for the random major, random minor, and plus 2 dice for the major. So they will launch final attack on the morning of the 2nd July. So first major activation will goes to Johnson. They earn 3 momentum cubes because generally. And Johnson will attack Hancock with the 7 dice minus 1 because the terrain, so 6 dice. Okay, so let's roll 6 dice. Ooh, no sixes, no double sixes. And this is the result. So they will spend all the 3 momentum dice cubes. So they will roll all those. They're looking for the sixes. Yes, they have 6, but they have also one step, one cohesion loss. So I think I forget to take one cohesion for the activation. So 2 cohesion loss for the activation and dice, and 2 cohesion for Hancock. Hancock needs to retreat. And Johnson takes again cemetery hill. And minor activation will go to Pender. They will attack Slocum. And for the Penner activation, Penner has 5 dice, minus 1 for the terrain, and they will use the Louisiana Tigers, so they will adjust 1 die to any face roll. So 4 dice, but we can adjust this after initial roll. We don't have reroll. We will adjust this one for the 5. Yes, so double loss for Slocum. So Slocum has only 4 cohesion, so they need to take an cohesion test, yes? And let's roll. Oh my god, 6. So Slocum are eliminated. So now is the tough situation for the Union. They need to retake 2 VPs. So they need to attack Rhodes, Penner, or Johnson. So Union, only chance for the Hancock. The only card they can activate and retake 2 squares. So last chance for the Confederates. Let's refill tableau because Confederates finish their tour. Oh, okay. And 3 momentum, so we have total of 5. So maybe it's enough to dry away this Confederate forces. And Hancock, okay. Hancock will draw to 6, exhausted. And where can he attack? Rhodes, Johnson, Penner. He will attack Penner. Minus 1 die. Sorry, not Reynolds, but Hancock. First. Hancock already pay for this one. And he needs to destroy or draw away Penner and another attack to Johnson to save the day. because seekers and psych have minor activation, so maybe let's move them. Psych here and seekers will fortify themselves. Okay, and Hancock needs to save the day. So we have total of 5 dice, -1 because of the rent. Hancock has total of 6 dice, so let's check. No sixes at all, so they will spend 3 cohesion dice, and he will roll all dice. No sixes and one die, and that's all. They can use cards to reload this one, but nothing will change. Only so it will be 2 losses for the Pender, and that's all. Pender will stay, and Hancock can launch another attack, another move. So let's resolve, but the Union is lost. So let's roll. Again, no sixes. The same roll, 2 cohesion loss for the Pender. And Pender needs to roll for the panic test, cohesion test. 3 is okay because has a level of 4. But the Union will play, must take another cohesion test. So on the Pender, it's fail. But the Confederate have also rally, automatically prevents formation 5 cohesion from breaking. So they will stay and Hancock needs to back. And that's all. So the margin for the victory is 4 VPs. So, and Confederate has 5 VPs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so they're winning the game. Okay, so that's all for this playthrough. You can see that this game is very fast, very fun. A lot of this dice decide about the fate of the armies, but we can help them. Yeah, we can help them by reloads. We can help them by building fortification redoubts, helping with the tactics, and helping with the better activation. So, for my perspective, I see that the Union is not easy to win. I think so. Confederate has maybe slight advantage, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not very skilled to play by the Union. But you can see there is a lot of fun. You can play with your friend very easy, very fast with this game with the 2-3 hours and have fun. Okay, guys, so that's all for this 2-episode playthrough. You can see this game is very good. I very like it and I very recommend for you. And see you in the next episode and happy wargaming. Bye.